Imagine you waking up in 2026. A robot is cleaning your home. Another robot is working inside a factory. One is carrying heavy parts. One is cooking for you. And one is simply sitting beside you, making you feel less alone. This is not science fiction anymore. I am going to tell you about the 8 craziest robots of 2026 that are going to change the world. Let's start with the robot everybody is watching. Robot 1, Tesla Optimus Gen 3. What if Tesla's biggest product is not a car? What if it is a robot that can walk into a factory, a warehouse, or maybe one day your home and do the boring work you do not want to do? This is Tesla Optimus Gen 3. Tesla describes Optimus as a general-purpose humanoid robot designed to perform unsafe, repetitive, or boring tasks. And that sentence tells us exactly what Tesla is trying to build. Not just a robot that looks cool, not just a machine for a demo stage, a worker.
Optimus is being developed with onboard AI for balanced navigation, perception, planning, and real-world interaction. The goal is simple but huge. Let robots handle the work that is dangerous, repetitive, or exhausting, and give people more time back. But if Tesla succeeds, Optimus could become one of the most important robots in the world. But for now, it is still a very big bet. Robot 2, Figure 02. This robot did not just walk around a lab. It worked in a real BMW factory. That is what makes Figure 02 so important. Figure AI's Figure 02, also called F.02, is a second-generation humanoid robot designed to move from prototype to real-world work. According to the report, Figure 02 was used at BMW's Spartanburg plant, where it helped load sheet metal parts and contributed to the production of more than 30,000 vehicles over more than 6 months. That matters because factories are not easy places. They are fast, precise, repetitive, and expensive. A robot in a factory cannot just look impressive. It has to repeat tasks, place parts correctly, and work safely around real production lines. Figure 02's specialty is dexterous manipulation. That means it is focused on using human-like hands and body movement to do physical work, especially in manufacturing. But Figure AI does not list every official technical spec for Figure 02, so details like exact weight, speed, battery life, and full hardware numbers are not fully public. But humanoid robots are starting to leave the lab and enter real workplaces. And that is where the future probably begins. This is not only about replacing labor, it is also about reducing fatigue, injuries, and repetitive work that slowly wears people down. Robot 3, 1X Neo. This might be the robot people actually want in their homes. 1X Neo is a consumer-focused humanoid robot designed for domestic life. It is built to help with chores, conversation, reminders, and personal assistance, and the numbers are surprising. Neo weighs around 30 kilograms, but it is claimed to lift up to 68 kilograms and carry around 25 kilograms. It has 22 degrees of freedom hands for human-like dexterity. It uses a soft, compliant body. It has tendon drive actuation, and it is designed to move quietly around 22 decibels. That quiet part matters because a home robot cannot feel like a loud industrial machine. It has to feel safe, soft, calm, and predictable. In a home, psychology matters as much as engineering. You need to trust the robot around your furniture, your family, your pets, and your personal space. Neo is trying to solve that by being gentle, quiet, and made for domestic environments. Its goal is to help with daily tasks like folding laundry, tidying, opening doors, fetching items, answering questions, and learning routines. And this is the emotional core of home robotics. People are tired. They do not dream of robots just because robots look cool. They dream of robots because they want relief. Still, Neo may be one of the clearest signs that humanoid robots are moving from factories into daily life. Robot 4, Boston Dynamics Atlas. If robots had a professional athlete, it would probably be Atlas. Boston Dynamics Atlas is one of the most famous humanoid robots in the world. But this version is not just about viral videos. It is built for industrial automation. According to the report, Atlas is designed for warehouse and factory tasks like part sequencing, machine tending, order fulfillment, and material handling. Atlas is also designed with safety systems like human detection and fenceless operation. That means the goal is not to lock robots away from people forever. The goal is to help robots work near humans more safely. And this is where trust becomes important. People are not only afraid of robots because they are strong. They are afraid because they do not know if the robot understands the space around them. Can it see me? Can it stop? Can it work near people safely? Can it handle heavy tasks without becoming dangerous? That is the future Atlas is trying to prove. Not just a powerful movement. Useful, safe, intelligent industrial work. Atlas shows that the future of humanoid robots may begin in warehouses and factories before it ever reaches our homes.
Robot 5, Genesis AI, Gene 26.5. What if the most important robot of 2026 is not a robot body, but a robot brain? That is the idea behind Genesis AI's Gene 26.5. This is not just one single robot like the others. Gene 26.5 is described as a general-purpose robot system and foundation model focused on physical intelligence and human-like manipulation. In simple words, it is trying to help robots use their hands more like humans, and that is extremely hard. Human hands are one of the most advanced tools in nature. We can crack an egg, chop vegetables, hold fragile objects, play instruments, use tools, and adjust pressure without even thinking. Genesis AI is trying to solve that problem with a combination of AI, human motion data, dexterous robotic hands, and advanced learning systems. The report mentions demos like cooking multi-step meals, mixing smoothies, and playing piano. That is important because robots do not only need strength,
They need control. A robot that can lift a heavy box is useful, but a robot that can handle delicate tasks becomes useful in many more places. Cooking, labs, electronics, healthcare support, precision manufacturing, small object handling. A robot with weak hands is limited. A robot with human-like hands can enter the real world. Robot 6, Unitree H1. This robot can run, and for a humanoid robot, that is a big deal. Unitree H1 is a full-size humanoid robot from China, built for powerful movement, inspection, and industrial tasks. According to the report, H1 is about 180 centimeters tall and weighs around 47 kilograms. It has around 25 to 29 body degrees of freedom, optional dexterous hands, and a top speed of up to 3.3 meters per second. It also has 360-degree sensing with 3D LiDAR and a depth camera, and it uses a swappable 864 watt-hour battery with around 4 hours of runtime. That means H1 is not just built to stand and wave. It is built to move through real environments, industrial sites, inspection routes, factories, power systems, rescue scenarios, places where humans may face risk. This is why mobility matters. A robot that can move well can go where fixed machines cannot. Unitree markets H1 for industrial inspections, power system work, rescue operations, and logistics. So this is not a soft home assistant. This is a powerful humanoid platform built for movement. Robot 7, Unitree T800. Do you see any robot fighting like a human? Yes. The Unitree T800 robot can fight like a human, and the company is continuously working to improve the fighting skills. 800 is a heavy-duty humanoid robot from China focused on power, durability, and industrial performance. According to the report, the T800 stands about 173 centimeters tall and weighs around 75 to 85 kilograms. It has around 25 to 29 body degrees of freedom, depending on configuration. It also has 7 degrees of freedom in each hand, 360-degree LiDAR and radar, and joint torque up to 450 Newton meters. Its battery system is designed for around 4 to 5 hours of operation, and the basic edition is around $40,500. The T800 is aimed at logistics, warehouse work, hotel services, retail, and human-robot collaboration. In simple words, it is built for places where strength, movement, and a human-like body are useful, and that matters because the world was built for humans. Doors, shelves, stairs, tools, counters, warehouses. A humanoid robot can fit into spaces that already exist. But power alone is not enough. A robot also needs safe movement, reliable software, useful autonomy, and long-term real-world performance. Robot 8, familiar by familiar machines. It is very different from the other robots on this list. According to the report, Familiar is designed as a supportive presence that learns your household rhythms and goals. It can respond to facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language with pet-like movements such as head tilts, tail wagging, and expressive reactions. It could help children play. It could support elderly people. It could give comfort to someone who cannot have a pet. It could gently encourage better habits, and it could make a quiet home feel less empty. Now, the biggest question is not whether robots will become more human. Maybe the real question is, what will humans do when machines finally take over the work we never wanted in the first place? Before you go, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow.